Hi crafty friends, I am here to create a couple cards. I'm already in the process of creating some, so I thought I would just get on here and see if I can at least show you two of my cards I'm creating. I am using the Prima French Blue collection, and I already did some pre-cutting and some scoring. I believe this is, let's see, where's my measuring? Oh, shoot. My tape measure here, it's 9 by about 4 and almost a quarter. So I used a 110-pound cardstock, and I'm just trying to use up some of the things that I've had in my stash for a while. So anyway, so I did a bunch of them, and I just cut the papers from Prima down to size. And I don't always do it this way, but I thought, you know, if you want to do it quickly, try to get all your die cutting done at once and then gather everything that you might use. That's what I usually do. I have a really small desk, but I try to keep things within reach, and that way you could just plug along. So anyway, I've created 5 of them so far. Here's one of them. Here's another. And they're very shabby, very layered. And you could achieve this with, you know, not a, I mean, it looks like a lot, but anyway, you'll see how I layer them. I'm sure you've seen some of my videos if you're a regular. So there are those. I have some pre-made rosettes that I purchased from somebody. I have some die cuts I did, mostly leaves, and then some more die cuts here. Eventually I'm going to work with some of the scraps I have. I mean, I have a bunch of scraps already. So let's get started. I think I'm going to do 2 cards just to show you. I wonder why my camera moved. Hopefully I can get this. I can switch it. Get your green juice. And I just spilled it all over me. Anyway, so this is what I have done on this batch anyway. I have some mesh here. I don't really measure, I just kind of guesstimate. And you could use whatever tool you have in your stash. It could be glittery, it could be plain color, solid color. I have some of this polka dot tool that I've had in my stash for a long time, and I thought I need to start using some of this stuff. So I figured I could use this as another layering, what do you call it? Interest thing. I don't know what the word is. I can't think right now. So I have my glue gun plugged in. What I like to do is I just kind of play around with how I want this to. It doesn't always go the way I want it to, but I kind of just fold it. And kind of hold it and hope that I don't burn myself. Last night I burnt myself, I don't know, like 4 times. Anyway, so I just put a bunch of glue down. So there's that one. Sorry if you can hear the background landscapers. It's always noisy on Mondays, so here's another one. I mean, I hate to cover up this pretty paper, but you know, that's just how it goes. Otherwise, it's just going to sit in your stash and you won't use it if you think you shouldn't cut it up. I'm hoping I'm still in. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm still recording. So I have that, and then for one of them, I'm going to use some rosette tulle. I mean, trim. Most times I just like to play around, I'll switch it around to see which way, in my eyes, looks best. Okay, so there's that. On this other one, I have some trim here. This one you can get at Reneabouquets. And let me see here. I do have some vellum here. I don't think I'm going to use it though. And let me see. So let's grab, I'm going to put one of these here. And then I'm going to stack another one underneath. And let me see. And then here is, I need to cut more of these. What I like to do with this one is kind of intertwine it together, and it doesn't fit perfectly, but I like the offset of it. And then I just glue it on one of the leaves here just so it stays in place. And let me see here. I have some foam. I just cut a little piece. I should use scraps, but they're really small. My foam pieces are really thin and small right now, so I thought I would just grab a full sheet. And you could use, you know, recycle some boxes. I used to do that. I haven't done that because I keep most of my boxes for shipping. And then I forgot to glue these down. Kind of offset that one. Oh, I forgot to put this down. That's okay. I'll use it maybe on the next one. And let me see from my, I cut a bunch of leaves. And then this edge die. And what I like to do on this one is I actually cut it in half. And I cut off the pieces that are not complete. And then I kind of just tuck it wherever I feel like it go, you know, the best. Cut this off. And that's just how I like to layer. And then let's grab, this is a Prima flower. Let's see, I don't know if that one's a little big. This is also from a Prima pack. And I'm going to grab some leaves here that I have die cut. I used a lot of my scraps to do my die cutting. Honestly, I just kind of start tucking stuff, and if it doesn't look right to me, then I just take it out and find another place. Let me see if I have some butterflies handy. I have been reorganizing. Let me see if this one, I don't like this one that it has the black wings, but it might work. This is Reneabouquets, and it's double, what do you call it? Double layered. These are just a bunch of Reneabouquets loose butterflies that I have. They come in packs of anywhere from 5 to, I think, 3 maybe. I can't think. I usually get the tiny treasures, so they come in a pack of 5. And I can't right now think about the larger sizes. I don't remember what the pack comes in. So there is that one. I mean, look at how quick that was. So here's the second one. Okay. Let me see. I don't think I have it. Oh, yeah, I do. So I'm going to layer this one. Don't ask me where I got these dies from. I don't know. I don't keep track of that kind of thing. And this one I know I've had a long time in my stash. I'm trying to think here. She might try to use. I don't think I'm gonna like this one. I don't really care for that look. So let's just glue this down. My gosh, that landscaping is so annoying. That glue's still warm. Let me grab. I forgot to do. Let me put some fiber on. I usually put this on the back, on the bottom, but I forgot. That just makes it a little more interesting, crazy. And then here's Reneabouquets pleated tulle here. I had a little piece. I don't know what happened to my... maybe I used it all already, but this is one of my favorite trims to get from her shop. She has a few different colors. I usually get the ivory and the tattered pink, because you know I love pink. And let me see which flowers. Let's use this Prima. And then I have some other flowers from my stash here. And I have Reneabouquets Tiny Treasure Butterfly. And then I have this die. And then let's get some leaves. Let's glue this stuff down. And then these two leaves here, I just cut the stems off. Like I said, you can layer as much as you want. If you're not used to layering, just play around with it. The more you do it, the more easy it comes, and the more you layer. I never used to layer as much as I do now. So I've been doing this for a while. And then if you want, you know, your cards to have a sentiment, then, you know, find a place for that before you start gluing, because I tend to do this. And if I have a little sentiment or some little chipboard piece, I tend to forget about it. And if you don't put it like right close to you, then it's not usually gonna go down. I mean, you can still put it on, but once I have things, you know, laid out, I usually don't like to put something on top of it because it doesn't look right. And that's just how, you know, I see things. So anyway, here is another one. Let me glue this down. This is where you can go back, and if it doesn't stick very well, just start putting some glue down. So there you go. There's 2 cards. And actually, I need to get more of these butterflies here from Reneabouquets. So if you haven't checked her shop out, you need to. She has some amazing butterflies that just make, to me, it completes my projects. And it also inspires me. So I love Reneabouquets, and Renee is amazing. And anyway, so I hope you are having a fun, crafty day, and I hope I've inspired you. And hopefully I'll be back. I'm going to try to think about how I can use up scraps and have a video. So happy crafting, and thank you for stopping by.